Welcome to your favorite evening talk show, The Dish. Guys, my name is Edma Lawer, your host, and we are coming to you live from our MX24 studios at the Silicon Square. I'm so out of breath. At the Silicon Square studio, right here in East Legon, Accra. So, if it's your very first time watching The Dish, okay? If it's your first time watching The Dish, do you know that The Dish has been separated into two segments? So our very first segment is called Let's Talk, where my guest and I review the biggest trending story in the last 24 hours, including lifestyle news. So we talk from social media, we talk about social media, we talk about entertainment, showbiz, politics, you name it. We cover it all right here on The Dish. We take a youthful, fun, but stern perspective on all the matters. And after that comes our second segment, which is called Tete-a-Tete. And that's when I have a one-on-one session with a celebrity guest of the day. But let me remind you that this is an interactive show. You are a major part of the show. So do make sure that you send in your comments, reactions, and opinions to all the stories that we cover right here on the show, through our social media platforms, of course, at MX24GH with the hashtag. Do not forget the hashtag, The Dish on MX24. You can also join us online. We are currently streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube at MX24GH. So, today is Thursday, meaning that we've actually done a whole week of The Dish. Clap, 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 clap. The Dish has officially been on air for 1 week right here on MX24 TV. It's been a pleasure, and because of that, we're going to celebrate it a bit different today, okay? So I'm going to allow DJ Wallpaper to take us away for about 5 to 7 minutes while we get ready for Let's Talk, which is the segment that's coming up next. And he's going to give us some throwbacks. Since today's Thursday, you know, he's going to give us some throwback songs that we love and that we cherish so much. So, DJ Wallpaper, are you ready for us? Hey!
Oh, Jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still The Dish, live on MX24 TV. DJ Wallpaper, thank you very much for all that throwback songs. I personally enjoyed it so much, and I hope that you did as well. So coming up next is our next segment, and it's called Let's Talk. So what is Let's Talk? Let's Talk is when we review all the trending lifestyle news. So from social to politics to lifestyle, entertainment, showbiz, you name it all. We dish it all out right here on The Dish. But I don't do this alone. As you already know, if you've been watching the show, you know that I usually do this with my one and only girl, Alexandra Aqua, and she is right here with me again today to have an amazing chit chat with me. Alexandra, are you ready? Please join me in studio. Hi, darling. And you're here as well. Oh, wow. I didn't even, let me introduce you. Hold on, guys. Hold on. So, I also have another guest. He wasn't supposed to walk in yet, but anyway, he still walked in. But his father forgive him. But I have the one and only Eddie Kumson right here in studio with me. Hello, Eddie. Hello. Looking very handsome.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You made me blush also.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do.
Let's do
That's what I'm
this
trying to do. But anyways, Alex, welcome. Looking
Thank you for
beautiful.
having me.
You're welcome. And Eddie, welcome as well on The Dish. You're new, but Alex is new. Is no new face to the show. But today we have a lot to talk about. Okay, so we're going to start with some of the trending stories that it's been trending on Twitter and trending on Instagram and on social media basically. So we're going to start with Sarkodie and basically spoiling somebody's business. So Sarkodie is in the news again because the public feel like he shouldn't have tweeted a certain tweet, which we will discuss eventually when we're going through the segment. And the second story that today we're going to talk about, so let me get it for you. Okay, so the second topic is justice or racism. So French footballer player Kurt Zuma, okay, he's in the news again, and people are saying that, you know what, they feel like his punishment is a bit too harsh. Is it because he's black? Because some white players or white people have been seen abusing their pets, but they didn't get as much backlash or as much a consequence when it comes to his actions, and they are basically asking if, you know what, is it because of his race or is it because it's just? But anyways, we'll get into it. And the next topic or the next subject that we're going to talk about today is how the economy is treating you. I mean, this was trending on Twitter, okay? So the e-levy demo that happened, we're also going to talk about that. A large group of Ghanaians, if not hundreds of Ghanaians, believe that they're not being treated fair, especially when it comes to taxes. And when it comes to the e-levy, we've been speaking about this e-levy since Monday, literally. But it looks like we still need to talk more about him. And we're also going to talk about DJ Copy. So DJ Copy, she's very vocal, and you know, if you follow her on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, you know that she speaks her mind. So she's asked a certain gentleman to be her Valentine on Valentine's Day. Yes, she literally tweeted him. Yeah.
That's brave.
Yeah, she tweeted him. She was like, "Do you know what? Be my Valentine. I am in England. You're in Nigeria. But let's have an online date."
Yeah.
Whatever that is. But anyways, we'll get into that. And we'll also talk about how we're all preparing for Valentine's Day. Eddie?
No.
Valentine is coming. Where is your girlfriend?
We'll answer that next year, maybe.
But anyway, so let's start with Sarkodie. And like I said, Sarkodie is in the news again, okay? So there's been public backlash against Sarkodie for trolling a vendor for selling fake Jordans. But people on Twitter have expressed their displeasure with Sarkodie's tweet because they feel like he is blocking his hustle. Or, you know, because he's an influencer and he influences a lot of people, a tweet like that can shy people from basically purchasing this guy's sneakers, okay? So we have the tweet for you that started this whole war on Twitter. Do we have it, guys? Okay, so this person tweeted that, okay, these pair of trainers are available for 300 Ghana cedis each, from size 40 to 45. But if you know the actual price of these trainers, you know that they are in the thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And not 300 Ghana cedis.
How many people in Ghana can buy?
Because I can see Jordans.
Exactly, the Jordans
and they are not 300 cedis.
Exactly, they are not 300 cedis. The authentic, original price of these trainers, I think one costs about $1,000 for just one.
Yeah.
And for him to be selling it for 300 Ghana cedis, it means that obviously they're fake. So, you know, Sarkodie now tweeted saying, I think he said something like, "Not it, bro." Can we have the tweet so people can actually see it for those who haven't seen the tweets yet? Yeah, so Sarkodie basically said, "Bro,
Don't do that.
Bro, don't do that, okay, by posting the trainer." Okay, the trainers. So now people started saying, "Sarkodie, do you know what? Remember where you came from. You know, maybe back in the days, you also used to rock fake trainers like the Jordans and the Adidas and the Nikes and all of that.
Yeah.
So just because somebody is selling it doesn't mean that, you know, you should basically block the hustle." And a lot of people had
embarrass them.
Exactly. And a lot of people also said how, you know, the people who eventually buy his music, stream his music, are the normal people who do their normal hand-to-mouth, you know, hustle. So he shouldn't really sort of like downplay them or sort of shy them from
did he
buying.
really need to comment on it?
That's the thing. Or maybe,
I mean, of all the things we can comment on,
we
like
don't-
fake Jordan.
So the thing is, in December, after Rapaholic, there's this guy called Firestick, right? That I think he's a designer or a stylist or whatever. He called out Sarkodie for his Air Force, the white Air Force that he was wearing, that they weren't good enough. You get it? So they called Sarkodie out that he was wearing fake sneakers. And then Sarkodie has also now come out that, like, showing he wears the original ones. It's Twitter, you can't win.
You can't win, I know. Agenda boys will always agenda.
They called him out, they said he was wearing fake. Now he's posting the real ones, they're calling him out. So,
like, but at the end of the day, like, how relevant is this conversation?
It's actually not.
People in Ghana, the average Ghanaian that wears trainers can't afford to buy.
Honestly.
But you know,
that's actually the standard sneaker price.
One thing that I personally always say is I rather buy the original than the fake. I see, especially when it comes to lady stuff. I mean, we have the Chanel, you have the Gucci, you have the LV and all of that. I rather save money or have money and then buy just one item that I know I can afford. And I know that quality is way better than quantity, okay? Because if you buy a bag that costs, let's say, £1,000, it will last you for so many years than buying the same knockoff version.
I'm sure the people who use the knockoff version can also say the same. I think at the end of the day,
but my point is,
purchasing
just cut according to your car. There are so many beautiful trainers that are not necessarily brands, you know, the Nikes, the Adidas, the Jordans, and all of that. Likewise for ladies, there's so many beautiful outfits from Zara, Topshop, and all of that, that not necessarily from Gucci, Chanel, and all of that. But if you can afford the Gucci, the original, go for the original. Don't buy the knockoff. It's not a good look. This is my personal view.
It's clearly a pet peeve of yours.
It's not. I cannot stand it. I can't stand it. It's not a good look.
The guy posted it. He is marketing what he has.
Yes.
And he has his target.
Yes.
Right? He has people that are going to buy what he's marketing.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was right for Sarkodie to just call him out.
Yeah. And I think...
Who even noticed that?
I mean, if he posted a tweet saying, "Do you know what? Don't wear fake things," without tagging maybe a specific vendor, then okay, it will make sense. But then the fact that he tagged the vendor, and it's like you're trying to.
Honestly, I feel like for his brand and for everything that he's achieved, I just think that this was just too petty. Even for him. I mean, let's just leave it at that. Young man, you're selling your shoes. Go ahead and sell it.
Because honestly, some campus boys need these kind of sneakers. And
300 for campus boys, I think it's even way over the top.
Who would even know that? I think it also comes out how you keep it, how you take care of it. Because as you said, you could buy a 1,000
I mean, honestly,
bag,
for me, I am very blind
move it from one place to another. Then
I know that when I get money, I'll be very particular about brands and whatnot. But now that I don't have, I'm not going to look down on anybody that feels like, okay, I'm aspiring, but even though I'm not there, let me just take what I can afford for now as I'm aspiring to get there. I just think that these are conversations that Sarkodie should not be having.
But do you know what? He came back and tweeted again saying that, listen, he's not trying to bring anybody's business down. And, he's basically saying that people should buy whatever they want to buy.
What's that though? I saw that he tweeted a pair of Vans after that. And that was like...
We have the tweet as well, so can we show it?
I think that wasn't too expensive. So he was trying to say, oh...
Maybe he can wear shoes and please. Next topic, please.
Oh my
Please
God.
listen to Kinsak. I'm his fan.
This conversation is not for him. You shouldn't even be having it. Sarkodie, please, next time when you hear people talk about, don't even jump on these kinds of conversations.
Yeah, honestly, now that we are talking about it, I'm trying to think why.
Okay, so we also have a picture of Sarkodie from back in the days wearing some type of sneakers. He actually posted these sneakers, and these are the Sack trainers. Are these the Sack trainers?
These are originally meant to be Christian Louboutin.
Yes, exactly. These are.
But it has his face
on it. So it has the same design as
Christian. So is it a branded
Louboutin.
Christian Louboutin?
No, so it's basically his brand, but he's taken the design.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Error.
So these are some of his shoes.
No.
That has been posted.
Not the orange shoe. Where to?
Next topic.
I think Kojo Sheldon posted this.
Yeah, I think so too. So I mean, we have quite a few tweets from people.
It's his brand. So like I can see the logo.
Yes, it's his brand. It's his brand.
So I think this even makes it worse because if you're going to embarrass somebody for selling fake shoes and you're going to promote your brand, I mean, there's a much more dignified way to go about it. Focus on your hustle and push your hustle.
But this is the second time in the week that Sarkodie has been, trending on Twitter, and it's
somebody
just
should take his phone away from him.
Okay, and then maybe let's do that. But anyways, let's move on to our next topic: justice or racism. So, French footballer player Kurt Zouma has lost his deal with Adidas and Vitality after a trial video. After a viral video saw him kicking his cat went viral on social media. So he's been fined 250,000 euros, which will be donated to Janimo charity. So there are also consequences and concerns about, his color of skin and how maybe they are being too harsh on him.
Brigade again.
They are being too harsh on him because
I've been
he's black.
the story since it happened.
Yeah.
His brother was actually the one that filmed the whole thing, and his brother also plays football, and his team has suspended him.
Yeah, but the one who actually did the action has not been suspended.
Yeah, but.
I think
white
it's in order.
British are calling for him to be prosecuted.
I think it's in order because you stood by, allowed it to happen, and then you filmed it. For what?
And you were laughing. He was laughing in the background as well.
I'm not condoning what they did.
Yeah.
I'm not at all. But trust me, there's Luis Suarez.
Yes. Yeah.
He literally bit someone.
Yeah.
There was
no, but you see, let me just say this.
And
I think from that time till now, a lot of awareness on these things have now come to the forefront.
We are talking about racism every day. There are players.
I don't think this is a racist issue. I really
trust me. If he was white, trust me, it would have been different.
I think it would have been the same.
Eden Hazard kicked a ball boy in the tummy. They fined him what, £44,000, and that was it. And then Adidas sent a warning that they've spoken with the player.
But I guess it's also how the person's brand, how your brand influences the companies you work with.
Zuma,
I mean,
he's not even a top.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Kirk Zuma, I'm sure Adidas probably feels like he's not a big player like that.
We can lose him. We can
afford to lose him.
Yeah, we can
but then I'm sure if something like this happened to somebody like Ronaldo or Messi or Neymar, they would try and engage the PR team to do some damage control.
I'm not condoning whatever they did.
But no, we watched the video yesterday and it was horrible. No, it was horrible. But then
what has been taken too far?
Listen.
I think he forgot himself.
So he should be prosecuted for kicking a cat.
I think he should get the full measure. I mean, let's not make this a race issue.
This is the video
you know
again
the color of your skin. You know where you are. Conduct yourself accordingly.
Of him, and I don't know what he was doing. Like I don't know what.
It's so inappropriate, to be honest.
Triggered this behavior, but there's a lot. There's a lot.
No, I don't think they. I mean, I think the conversation of race is unfounded. You know the issue. You know the conversations about race and whatnot. When you're in a certain kind of environment, be very mindful of that and conduct yourself better.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
I think the punishment of 2 weeks wage, that's what, £250,000.
Yeah.
Is in order, right?
Yeah. And I think you should also issue a public apology, because for me, if you can do that
eventually he's going to.
If you can do that to a cat, I can't imagine what you would do to a human being.
Eventually he's going to.
So all these influencers and celebrities in the UK have also been speaking out, especially the black ones. Some guy who is a musician in the UK tweeted saying that, horse racing involves you having to whip the horse. Yeah. And apparently there are statistics out there about the amount of horses who have actually died on a horse race, during horse racing. Yeah. So they're saying that, do you know what? Isn't that the same thing? So why do we have to select what we deem or see as animal abuse?
One thing I saw today, one thing I found today.
Because we do so many things that, the public don't see as animal abuse. Yeah. I mean, you have people in the countryside, for example, in the UK or even around the world, who hunt animals just for pleasure. It's a hobby. Killing animals and shooting them is a hobby for them. So it's like, why are we not talking about that? Because if we want to justify animal abuse, why should we now separate what we see as abuse or what we deem as abuse?
I don't think the conversation has really evolved to that point. Yeah. I think at this level, it's really what this guy did to this cat that everybody's enraged by. I think on the sports and the activities that human beings engage in that directly or indirectly put these animals at risk. That's definitely a wider conversation, and I will encourage it. Let's go back and let's look at
why has it never been had? But
it doesn't justify his actions, though. No, and that's why I was saying to people on Twitter that the fact that you had to whip a horse for it to race faster and all of that, it still does not justify the fact that somebody else is abusing a cat. Doesn't justify his action. I think
people are just saying that
what he's saying he
they
did
like
was also
whatever
good.
they are doing to Kirk Zuma, the punishment and everything. Just channel the same energy.
Yeah,
and that's we are all
because
on that
Adidas. Today I saw some stats. They kill over thousands of kangaroos to make their boots.
Yeah,
that they make. I'm telling you. So that's why people
somebody is trolling somebody because they use synthetic. That is.
Synthetic kangaroo. That's it. I think people are just really mad that nobody is perfect, right? The guy has made a mistake. You find him, right? Yeah. I don't think he's going to do it again. But I now think they've signed over 5,000 people have 50,000 or 500,000 petitions to go prosecute him. Like, come on, man.
No, but I think that unfortunately he just, in every scenario there's always somebody.
And if he was white,
and let's be real here. If he was white, when you go and do it, the impact is completely different.
If he was white,
but then that's what Alex said. Do you know what? The fact that you know that you
should be more careful.
An environment where it doesn't favor you just because of the color of your skin. Just be more careful about what you do.
There's another twist to this thing. That's why you don't have to record everything you do.
Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. Why did they record it? What was it?
When your brother uploaded it, why didn't you remove it?
Why did you record it?
I think they thought it was fun. I didn't think it was fun. And
with someone just having a private conversation.
It's not just a cruelty. It's the manner, the vim. For you to upload it means that why they are to.
Exactly. You're happy about it.
You are happy. You are proud.
Anyways, guys, let's move on to our next topic, and we're going to talk about how the economy is treating you.
Oh my gosh.
Eddie, how is the economy treating you?
I wish I could exit and come back after this conversation.
But anyways,
I wish I could disappear and come back.
Hundreds of Ghanaians have hit the streets to protest against the e-levy and the economy as well. So they think that the economic situation in Ghana right now is not favorable to any Ghanaian, and they are saying no to e-levy. They think that the e-levy is not a good thing, and how government has basically, championed this whole e-levy, making it look like it's the messiah of all taxes. They don't understand it. So
the messiah of all taxes.
The messiah.
It's like
Seriously, the messiah of all
Ghana.
Exactly, it's going to transform Ghana. Meanwhile, per statistics, the amount of people, the amount that was basically said by the finance minister that we can generate from the e-levy is going to decrease heavily, because once it's implemented, the fact that a large amount of Ghanaians do not accept it are probably going to stop using electronic transaction, and that is going to decrease the amount that they initially thought they could make from the e-levy. So people are not happy.
But you know what? Why do I always get a sense that when our governments, and this is across board, whenever they see that something is thriving, they always want to try and get their name. You can, I'm not saying that do not monitor and do not make sure that these things are going in the right way or whatever it is, but why is it that every time I feel like something is about to thrive, then the government will get in there and somehow
take something?
Because I've heard so many rumors, and these are rumors, where people have said things like, the government has been trying for so many years to try and get their neck into what the telcos are doing. And every time they've tried, it's been blocked. Every time they've tried, they've been blocked. So this is like another attempt to get hit back at the telcos. And my thing is, the Vice President, Honorable His Excellency Baumia, has been championing this cashless, digital,
exactly.
cashless.
So they're contradicting what he's saying.
If you even want if you want to introduce anything, do you really have to go in that
already
route?
With the little charges? When you do global and boss for charges in the car,
thank you.
So you can imagine when you have to pay like 20 cities on a little transaction.
I usually pay.
It's too much.
Using my bank. I hardly ever have cash on me.
That's the thing.
So I pay using my bank, and the bank will charge you for doing a mobile money transaction.
And if you use Express Pay, they're taking 1%.
Exactly, and the mobile money, obviously MTN will also charge you, and then the Uber guy will now also say, "Madam, please add charges."
So that when they are going to
exactly,
do they even always withdraw?
Exactly. So it's like, what are we doing? But did you guys also see Majority Leader in Parliament's cake for his 65th birthday?
The green
e-levy cake. Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, that also. Oh, there you have it. There you have it. So a lot of people feel like, you know what? It's very tone deaf. It's very like insensitive, for them to have made an e-levy cake for his 65th birthday celebration.
Do they see something we don't? That's
maybe exactly. Do they know something we don't?
I feel like they're seeing something with e-levy that we don't particularly.
It just makes me sad that every time these conversations come up, we never ever prioritize the people of Ghana. It's always I'm NDC, so I'm entrenched. I'm MPP, so I'm entrenched.
You're not. I think this is the first time that I'm seeing MPP and NDC fan supporters stand together and fight something. Now it's like every Ghanaian is seeing that
this is not MPP.
But this their tactic. They have because I remember not too long ago there was this whole brouhaha about this Japa deal. That one too, the minority went hard, and then they decided to withdraw it, and now they've gone to do their homework. I just feel like I remember I watched news where one of these analysts, and I'm so sad I can't remember his name, but I know he's a lecturer from the University of Ghana, School of Economics, and he was saying that what we are doing right now is lazy. What the government right now is trying to do with e-levy is lazy. They need to go back to the drawing board, get the experts involved, go back and look at the tax structure and do their homework. If they need to spend 5 years on research to make sure they have a long-term plan, they should go ahead and do it. But this e-levy is not going. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, so I was listening to that interview as well from the professor, and he mentioned exactly what you said, how the government are not being proactive. They're being quite lazy about how they want to tax the people of Ghana, and they should really sit down and brainstorm. Because I feel like, you know what why can't we just brainstorm? Why can't we sit down?
Did they come together to think
exactly
about
and think about these
if
things?
they're coming together and the Ghanaian is their priority, the outcomes will be very different. Here is you've introduced something. Ghanaians are pushing back. Opposition is pushing back. And the government is saying that I'm here. I'm not moving. But that's not what you want. But I like a government.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
A government that cares will say, okay, my people don't like this.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Why are they doing the town hall thing? Is it?
And do you know the thing is that I feel like the town hall meetings have done more damage than good, in the sense that government officials go out there and they make certain comments, and it's really not sitting well with Ghanaians.
You remember the Takoradi one?
Thank you.
Said we are not poor. I think he said that
if you make more, like 300 or 350 Ghana cedis or something like that.
And there are specific personalities in the government that make such tone-deaf utterances.
It's crazy.
And it's like, so what are you doing? You're actually doing more harm than good. You're supposed to.
You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. You're supposed to do these town halls to basically educate, create more awareness about the e-levy for people to then, go for it and like it and appeal to it. But you're now making comments like this, and if without the e-levy, there's no more Ghana. Without the
then
e-levy,
what do we? Then you are telling us for the job.
John Dumelo put up a tweet that if you had a chance to leave Ghana, which is the funniest thing I saw last week.
But do you know what? Let's talk about
Ghana is very difficult.
Let's talk about one more topic before we basically end the conversation. But before we do that, we're going to go on a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Ghana Cocoa Board, Ghana Tourism Authority and partners present the National Chocolate Week 2022. There'll be a full week of exciting activities to celebrate the growth and consumption of the quality of Ghana's chocolate industry. On Tuesday, the 8th of February, live performances from Kofi Kinata, Kwabena and other exciting acts. The Chocolate City runs from the 8th to the 14th of February and plays host to some amazing events, from a poetry night on Wednesday to an old school night and cook-off competition between various vocational schools on Thursday, through to the live band night on Friday. We take things up a notch on Saturday with the Chocolate City Family Day Out and a DJ-led evening rave in Accra and Kumasi. On Sunday the 13th, it'll be the health talk on the nutritional benefits of cocoa. On Monday the 14th, we close the curtain with a final concert. Join in the National Chocolate Week from the 4th to the 14th of February 2022, and make sure that you visit the Chocolate City in Accra at Tetekwashi Circle and Kumasi at the Jubilee Park.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still The Dish, live on MX24, and I am your host, Edma Lawer. So before we move on to our next topic, which is DJ Copy asking ASAP Larry out for Val's Day, let's just quickly hear what DJ Wallpaper has to say about the tweets that sparked so much controversy with relation to Sarkodie and this person on Twitter. So, DJ Wallpaper, what do you have to say about that?
Yes,
how did it all start? Break it down to us, because we want to understand.
He was promoting businesses of his fans.
So Sarkodie was promoting businesses?
Yes, so you tweet your product and then he retweets for you.
Okay.
And then in the conversation, the guy posted the sneakers for 300 cedis. Okay. And Sarkodie was like, bro, don't do that.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't see how this even makes it better. I think it even makes it
worse. It would make it worse. I know, right?
Even worse.
I think he should have just ignored. Me personally, I
it.
have knockoff sneakers, I have original sneakers. I buy what I can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could have just posted a cute little smiley and just...
No, but Sarkodie is trying not to associate himself
with
what does it take away from you?
No, because he doesn't wear 200 Ghana cedis.
Okay, wait,
but in Ghana, do we care? It's the music we care about.
Listen, which is fine, okay, but you asked people to basically post their business.
Not promote fake sneakers.
But it's my business. It's his business.
Eddie,
you asked me to post my business. My business is for me, is to sell trainers.
Yeah.
So I posted it. And then you now come and
those
tell
who
me
can
that.
afford.
Honestly,
don't do that.
DJ Wallpaper, this application even makes it worse. You should just ignore it. Like, what do you care about fake sneakers or original? And some of course will be big, sneakers in here.
You know one thing I love about Twitter? People have receipts.
Yeah.
If it's 20 years old, if it's 20 years old, they're going to bring it up.
Also taking pictures of him from all the way back in the days.
Someone will make
very
a tweet.
simple. You can just type the keywords.
Yeah.
Yes,
and it'll pop up. Yes.
Someone could make a tweet and delete in like 5 seconds. Or be just screenshots. Like
now, you guys, honestly, let's do a poll. Let's find out from the average Ghanaian whether they really care about what celebrities wear.
No,
we're going to do it.
Well, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Do we really care? I personally don't care.
But that's the thing. Who is going to stop you? And
to me, like when I see our red carpets and I see our celebrities and they're doing the 360 and I'm wearing this, like I cannot relate.
Yeah.
It's not part of our culture. And I understand that's the thing. Why they're trying to bring it in, because in the US and the UK, I can understand it's an industry.
The red
fashion, film, and all of that.
Yeah.
But in Ghana, it's not the same, because if you're going to sell your clothes for 800 cedis, I can only buy that outfit once a year, if you're lucky. Even 400 cedis, I can only buy once a year. Some people don't copy their style and go and give it to some encroachers to do it for them. So we are not really a society that appreciates the artistic value of, and then you come and price it so high. And the average Ghanaian salary, even if you are well paid, Christ, 3K.
But you know, we are fond of that. We are fond of we are fond of overpricing stuff in Ghana.
Yeah, I was trying very hard not to
walk
go
into
there,
a shop to buy a pair of t-shirts. I almost mentioned the name because they're a popular brand. They said 420 cedis.
So I remember when I first moved to Ghana, I wanted tank tops, and usually when I want these tank tops, I just go to Primark and I buy them for like £2, £4, £6, or H&M or something like that. And I came to Ghana and this person was selling it for like 200 Ghana cedis or 300 Ghana.
And it was H&M.
Just tank top, just a normal tank top.
You're even lucky.
The way I gather H&M when I travel, like,
but anyway, guys, I know,
then someone is selling, like, you know the funniest thing here? The 420 Ghana cedis t-shirt, I bought it, put it in the washing machine twice. So what's the corner?
Oh my goodness.
Whenever I walk past the shop, I want to
and you do the poll. Find out whether we care about what you're doing.
No, we'll do
so
it.
that they just, because you see it on social, I don't even want to mention some of them.
Pressure.
They will come and put their cars and then they will say that they work so hard. I'm like, we all know that that's not what you're doing. That is not what you're doing.
But anyways, guys, let's move on to our next topic. And DJ Copy asking ASAP Larry out on Twitter to be her date on Valentine's Day has triggered a lot of digital chatters. So DJ Copy basically tweeted and at this guy saying that I want you to be my Valentine for Valentine's Day, and I am in Oxford, you're in Ibadan, Nigeria, so I know that we're going to be miles away, so we can have an online date. And everybody's like, what? And the guy tweeted by saying, my queen, Copy, your wish is my command. So basically, that's what it is. So, but what are your takes on girls or women making the first move?
First of all, I love DJ Copy.
Yeah.
If she can hear me, if she can see me, I'm
we'll
such
get you
a
to
fan.
her.
Yes,
we'll cut this and post and tag her.
I love how real she is. I think
is.
she's one of the most relatable people, and I like how much she's worked. So this Niger guy is definitely very lucky that.
And he's a normal guy. Like he's a normal guy. He's not like a celebrity or anything like that. He's just like a normal guy.
Like it's 21st century. Women are doing feminism, and what men can do, we can do.
Men
if you like a guy,
actually, we had a conversation on the AM Club about feminism, and it's not necessarily like men can.
I think we haven't gotten the concept of because there are men who are feminists. Right.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes together, feminism is about men are trash. Because you went to date some two idiots and they broke your heart.
That's not what it's about.
And it's like, have you dated everybody? Have you been with every man? And the men are trash, and it's like...
When I see those conversations, I just
like... Too.
No, but you know most of the women that do that on Twitter actually go back home to go and cook for their men. Low key.
And honestly, I don't see anything wrong with that. Look, whatever, if you feel like there's somebody out there you want to get to know. And it's really funny because recently I put something up on my Instagram status where I was asking people, like, what is your take on dating apps? Like, would you put yourself out there? You know, because even me, internally, I was like, if you're going to put yourself on an online dating app, then you feel like you've kind of failed. Like everywhere didn't work, so now you've ended up. But then I just feel like, look, things.
But it's just another platform for people to meet other people.
I have a request. We need to sit and discuss the thing as well.
Yes, we do. We do. We had a little conversation about it, I think, on Tuesday, but it wasn't like an extensive conversation. But we definitely have a conversation about that.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, that's your thing.
Let's come back on, to the subject of DJ Copy eventually.
I'm happy that she shot her shot.
This guy out on Twitter. But she could have DM'd him. Like, send
I
me
like
a
how she was
DM.
public.
What's the drama in DM?
Nah,
We want the drama.
She said that if she cries, she can reach out to this person. Then you should be able to. And I feel like, I mean,
if DJ Copy can do it,
I can also do it too. Shoot your shot. Somebody
shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
But people will think, you know what, it's Copy, so like, she's successful. But let your normal.
I feel like Yabuwa
go and tweet this thing. People now
doesn't have money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yabuwa doesn't have money.
No, I think even for her cry, it's even more pressure because I mean, because she's in those circles where she can have anybody at her level.
But she's also complained a lot of times. She's come on social media to complain a lot of times how she's trying to find love, but she hasn't been able to find love.
But for somebody of her social stature and class, and who
they would have to take another guy on her level.
No. It's very intimidating for any guy because you assume that the girl is used to accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle. So if she doesn't go the extra mile to bring herself, to show people that she's really that down to earth,
it never works.
It will be difficult for her.
No,
so
but
I applaud
she
her
is bringing herself
brave.
down to earth, and then the next day she posts the Ferrari that just.
No, man. The fact that I am humble doesn't mean that I don't.
No, I get it. She's not posting that to intimidate you. But
it's a lie. That's a lie. I mean, that's what she.
That's the thing.
I mean, if you're in an Uber and you take a picture in an Uber, I mean, you post.
Yeah. No,
and
but she's not trying to intimidate you. But you and Kata being at home and seeing that thing, like,
no, but any man, whether you are rich or not, and you see this girl's Ferrari, you like her, you'll be intimidated. You are intimidated, so you won't go then.
That means, to be honest, if you're a guy,
but
let me if you're a guy and you're ever intimidated because of a girl's finances or where she is in life,
you need
that
to
means she's not for you in the first place. Because I know some bold guys who might not have it as maybe DJ Copy, but they have so much confidence in approaching a girl and asking them out. And that confidence alone is something else. But then if you see a girl who's well off and you feel like, oh, she's too well off, I can't touch her, I can't go, oh, she's too pretty. And these are things that we hear all the time. Hey, this girl, dear, she's too pretty. Oh, this girl, dear, hey, the way she dressed, me, I can't too. Hey, this girl's slay queen. Slay queen, me, I can't, I'm scared. But meanwhile, there are other guys who are approaching these girls. So what makes you different from them?
Most of these girls end up being single for a long time because of this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like there are 3 things I'll ask any guy to do before you go to any woman is, do you have like the man's mentality?
Yeah.
Can I provide for this woman with my means? Do I have a provider's mentality?
Yeah.
Can I take care of her? Can I protect her? If you check all these boxes, as for where we are in life, anything can happen and things.
And you know when you say provide, it's not provide it's not necessarily financially.
That's what I was about to say because Copy doesn't need your money.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Like,
so that's
maybe the protection side of it, the emotional side of it.
Are you going to be there for her?
Someone like her probably just needs a partner.
Exactly.
Emotional support, someone to talk to, someone to travel with. She's probably
to give her attention and all of that. That's it.
I mean, I will applaud any man that is not comfortable spending any woman's money.
Yeah.
I still admire men who are able to say, when it comes to money, I'm going to do everything.
Even if it's not much, at least I'm doing
something.
Even
if it's not much, yes. And I think that's what she's looking for. It's not much, but this is who I am. And this is what I bring to the table. This is my character. This is my support.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, Valentine is coming. Hey, Eddie, what are you doing for Val's Day?
Are you kidding?
It's Monday.
Yes, it's on Monday.
Oh, yeah, I'll be at work.
You'll be at work. But in the evening, what are you doing?
I'll be creating content for work.
Guys, I'll give you updates on that. Alex, Val's Day.
I'll be working.
Time no day.
Me too, I'll be working. I'll be here, unfortunately, entertaining you guys. But
you go for a date after.
Listen,
you go for a date after.
Of course, I had plans. I even wanted to go before the show.
Little brother.
But because of the dish, which starts at 8 p.m., ends at 9 p.m., my date has been moved back.
To 10 p.m.
To 10 p.m., unfortunately, and I have to come back. I had to come back at work the next day. So, but me, I have plans.
So don't spend too much time on the date.
Hey,
because
you have to come
singles,
back to
don't be sad.
Oh, no. But you know, listen,
Netflix, Apple TV, Prime, so many shows to binge, get popcorn, sit down. That's what we do.
Get your
PS5, oh my God.
But you know what? Let me tell you this. Val's Day is not about, you and maybe a romantic partner of yours. It's the day of love.
Do you have time for me to ask a question?
No, but it's a day of love. So you can celebrate the day with a family member, a close friend.
What if I had a close friend? What if you were my close friend, right?
Yeah.
And on Val's Day, I asked her, let's go chill.
Yeah.
What kind of signal am I sending?
That is such a sneaky way.
No, let's go chill. Let's go chill. No. I wouldn't think of it as anything else, because if I'm good friends with you, okay,
we can go out on the 15th.
And I feel like, okay, you have nothing to do and I have nothing to do on the day.
On the 13th.
Let's go. But you know what? I have a friend who her partner messaged her on the 13th saying that, let's go out, I want to treat you. Not knowing that she was a side chick. So the 13th was basically for her, and then the 14th was for the main chick. Hey! So if your man or your woman basically asks you to
insist on the 14th,
on the 13th to take you out, know that you're the side chick. Okay. But anyways, Love Nest is one of our biggest events right here on MX24. It's when we celebrate love, when we make sure that, you know what, somebody finds their somebody also. And last year was an amazing event, and this year is going to be even bigger. So we have a few people who have made it to the list of people who are going to get treated to luxurious dinner, and they're also going to find Mr. and Mrs. Right, something like that. But anyways, it's a fun moment, and it's called Love Next on MX24. And I'm going to mention the people who have made it to the actual main show. And if I can have the names, so we have Godfred Anankson. Anankson.
Do you?
Okay, so it's Godfred Anankson. So Godfred, please, if you see this or if you're watching the show, do make sure that you contact MX24GH, our social media platform, ASAP. We also have Christabel Wodui. Okay, all right. So, Christabel, please, if you're watching this, do make sure that you also contact MX24GH, which is our social media platforms, on all social media platforms. Okay, so let's move on. We also have Princess Adelaide. Princess Adelaide, please do make sure that you contact MX24GH. And who else? We have Eresi Leo Emerald. Yes, so Eresi, please do make sure that you contact MX24GH. Just head to our Instagram page, Twitter page, or Facebook page at MX24. But guys, 1 week of the dish.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
We made it.
It came so quick. We made it. And Alex, you've been with us throughout the whole week. You're absolutely fabulous and fantastic. Thank you so much for sticking with us. But guys, that's about it for the dish today. I'm going to go home and basically sleep because, listen, I'm tired. But guys, it's been an amazing show. And thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you very much for following us and sending in your thoughts and comments to all the stories that we covered right here on all our social media platforms. But my name is Edma Lawer. I did this with Eddie Kumsen and Alexandra Aqua. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on today's conversation.
Thank you for having us.
Wallpaper is also with us. Let me not forget Wallpaper, okay? But he also joined us. He gave us a lot of throwback songs that we enjoyed before we started Let's Talk right here on The Dish. But guys, good evening and have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Big 101. Yeah. Massa wish a queen with their distance, 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 Massa wish a queen with their distance.